the shadows of the underground to the speakers of the world. Tonight, we're shining a spotlight on an artist who's determined to carve his own path through hip-hop, one bar at a time. Our guest represents ambition, hustle, and relentless drive to turn dreams into reality. Bringing his own unique perspective and cultural influence to the game, he's proving that great music knows no borders and that passion speaks every language. So whether you're chasing your next opportunity, building your own legacy, or simply searching for your next favorite artist, you're in the right place. Now, stepping into the hot seat of the Underground Nation podcast, hosted by your host with the ghost, the one and only Bounceball Boogie. Please welcome Ryhmer KV. Let's dive into the music, the mindset, the struggles, the victories, and the story behind the artist making noise underneath the surface. This is the Underground Nation podcast, and it's time to get underground.
Yo, 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 what's good, Underground Nation? Welcome back to another powerful episode of the Underground Nation podcast, where we don't chase trends, we uncover truth, culture, and voices the mainstream keeps sleeping on. Today's guest represents hunger, identity, and independent grind on a global scale. He's a Persian rapper carving his own lane, unfiltered and unapologetic. Just last week, he dropped a brand new track called Make Some Dough, a record rooted in survival, ambition, and the pressure to win when nobody's handing you a blueprint. This isn't industry manufactured, this is lived experience, translated through bars. Underground Nation, tap in and give a proper welcome to the one they call Ryhmer KV. Welcome to the hot seat. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. How's it going on your side of the world?
Oh man, it's the middle of winter and it's as hot as summer. It's like 85 degrees here.
Yeah, where you at?
In Cali.
What part?
Angeles.
Dang, I have a lot of family in Los Angeles.
Yeah, nice. It's a nice place.
Yeah, I like to go there at least. I try to go at least once a year, but sometimes I haven't been there at least 2 years now.
Ooh, that's a while.
It is a while. I better make it a point to get back. Well, let's start at the foundation. Who is Ryhmer KV?
Ryhmer KV is just an average person who likes making music. Nothing special.
Nothing special? You gotta be something special. How the hell did you end up here? Kidding me?
I'm just your average Joe who likes to make music.
Yeah? What's your music? What do you like to target your music on? Is there a certain subject, topic, or substance that you're trying to prevail to others?
Basically, what I've been doing lately is punchlines, so like metaphors, more metaphors than a topic. So just trying to have those lines where people be like, oh, wow, whoa, he said that. Or having a nice rhyme pattern, rhyme scheme.
Yeah,
I try
you're just practicing on your bars and your writing.
Yeah, keeping it old school.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely admire those that write their own lyrics. So they're using ghostwriters or AI. But where does the influence come from?
Well, I wrote my first song in the third grade.
Third grade?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
I'm 38 right now, so a while. And I was writing it in class, and the teacher noticed I wasn't paying attention. She took my paper and crumbled it up and threw it out.
Crumbled it up? Did you get mad?
Oh, yeah. She read it first before she crumbled it up. And I don't remember what I wrote, but she didn't like it. So I got older. When I got a few years older, I started covering artists' music. I would just rap other people's songs. And then I heard ICP, Insane Clown Posse.
Okay, yeah.
They influenced me to take the rapping as a business. I saw how they were hustling. I'm like, wow, these people are really doing it and doing it well. So that inspired me to start getting on the internet, not just making music in my room and not sharing it with the world, you know?
Right.
So that's pretty much how it all started.
In the room. So do you have are you saying you built your own studio here?
Yeah, right now I have my own. It's just a bedroom studio, a mic and a computer, and that's all you need, some software.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm on right now. In my bedroom.
Nice. That's the best. It's comfortable.
So, being a Persian rapper, how much of your cultural background shapes your sound, your lyrics, or maybe your worldview?
You know, it definitely plays a part in my beats. I put a little hint of Iranian music in it, if you pay close attention, or if you've ever heard Iranian music before.
Yeah.
And I don't do that intentionally. It's just in my head and it comes out.
I got you there. So it's almost a natural side of you that just has to come out.
Yeah, exactly. It's just in my subconscious mind.
Absolutely. Do you ever feel like pressure to represent your culture a certain way in hip-hop, or did you reject expectations entirely?
I don't connect my music that much with my Iranian people. They don't. Not too many of them like rap, so that's not the audience I'm targeting. The audience I'm targeting is Juggalo.
You're on Juggalo rapping?
Yeah.
Juggalo rapper. When did you make that decision?
A while ago, I don't know. Actually, probably like 2 years ago.
Okay.
2 years.
2 years ago, you said, I'm going to be a Juggalo rapper.
I like Juggalos, they like me, and...
I love Juggalos too.
Yeah.
They just so happen to love me also.
They're really nice people.
What would you say the Juggalos will love about Ryhmer KV when they hear your music? Or what would you want them to love?
I would love for them to realize how much work goes into having a rhyme pattern the way I do. You know, trying to it's like a puzzle. And you're putting all the pieces together and you have to make it make sense. And if you can at the same
Life
time...
is like a puzzle, you kidding me?
Yeah, definitely, no doubt. Yeah.
We can't even put that one together.
You know, there's some people, they just listen to the song, but they don't know how much work goes into it.
Looking for bold, high-quality merch that hits harder than your next show? At Smokin' Barrel Apparel, we fire up the best in screen printing and promotional gear, crafted for bands, artists, and creators who refuse to blend in. From shirts to banners, from tour drops to custom promo runs, we've got your back with the best prices around. Learn more today at Smokin'. That's SMOKINBA.com. Official sponsor of the Underground Nation podcast, supporting the heartbeat of the underground, one print at a time. Contact Ryan Chavez for more information. Smokin' Barrel Apparel, where your brand meets the barrel.
You just dropped Make Some Dough last week.
Yeah.
What real-life moment sparked that record?
Well, basically, the concept of the hook is I'm trying to make money from my music, but I'm not sure if it's not 100% guaranteed. That's basically the...
Why is that? Oh, that's what the song was about. I'm sorry.
No, the whole song is not about that, just the chorus.
Oh, okay.
The verses... I'm just trying to do punchlines. So it's if you have a concept in a verse, you can't have too many punchlines. You have to stick to the topic. But if you don't have a concept, you can go anywhere with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what do you say is the overall message you're trying to send out in? Get that dough. Make some dough. God damn it.
Follow your dreams and try to make money from it.
So are you writing from experience, observation, or just imagination? Or there's a mix of all three?
It's a mix of all three.
I'm just trying to get some background and learn where this experience is coming from.
From life.
From 38 years.
Oh, man. I've been rapping for a long time, man. For a long time, but I haven't been out in the public eye just recently.
So you waited almost 30 years?
Yeah, you know, it's like I grew out of it. I stopped rapping. I tried to focus on other businesses, and then something always pulls me back. And I said, you know, I don't want to grow. I don't want to wake up one day and just say, what if? What if? I wanted to go and give it a good shot, and that way I have no excuses. If I don't make it, at least I know I tried. I did my best. You know,
Absolutely.
it's a lot of work, man, especially when you don't have a team. It makes it that much harder. You're doing, like, usually you have a team of 10, 15 people. They all do certain things. But when you're by yourself, you got to do all those things yourself. It puts a lot of weight on your shoulders.
Yeah, I would imagine so. What the heck?
You have a team?
Do I have a team?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, now, but I did it in the beginning.
Yeah, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
When it comes to my music, I don't have a team that I don't pay. I have to pay them, or else I don't have a team.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But my partners at the magazine, I mean, we work in coalition. I mean, we have a guy that does the writing and editing. We have a guy that does the reporting. And we have a guy that oversees the website and all the advertising there. And, you know, we all work in unison there at that point, which we're not paying each other. We just, we're a media company, so the money just comes in from our efforts.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, but when it comes to the music, I mean, I work with producers who create the instrumental. I have an engineer who does the mix and mastering.
I gotta hear you gotta send me some of your stuff.
Yeah, just search Bounceball Boogie.
Bounceball Boogie, okay.
Everywhere. You find me everywhere.
Awesome, man.
But yeah, that's how this whole thing started, because I was doing everything on my own. I couldn't find anyone to interview me. I couldn't find anyone to book me on shows. I couldn't find anyone that wanted to produce. So I went and made it happen on my own.
Right.
And now we're here. I'm a kind of a guy that doesn't take no for an answer.
That's good. That's a good mentality to have. Not too many people are like that.
Yeah, well, you mentioned a moment ago that you dabbled in different businesses, and whatever happened with those businesses always brought you back to music. And I've dabbled in multiple different types of businesses, and I've had a lot of failed businesses, and I have a handful that are successful, which the most successful one is the one you're on right now on the Underground Nation podcast. But it took a whole lot of obstacles to get here, and a whole lot of education, and a whole lot of behind the scenes, and a whole lot of things that people will never know or see to get here.
Make a documentary.
You know, that could be a possibility.
I think that would be a really good thing. Show people what you have to do to get to where you're at.
Yeah, absolutely. But fuck me, today's about you, Ryhmer KV. I want to know why it took 30 years for you to finally say, you know what, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do it now. And why now? What is the goal that you're trying to achieve?
My goal is pretty much I want to make songs that people like, and I want to make a living off of my passion. That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, you just want to give people a good time. So you want to be entertaining.
Yeah, I want to entertain people. People love music. I love music. So let's connect.
There's this world beneath the surface, a place where raw talent lives, where voices go unheard until now. Welcome to Underground Nation, the home of the unheard, the stage for the next wave. The movement where artists, entrepreneurs, and creators rise from the shadows and take their place in the spotlight. Head over to underground-nation.com, download the app today, and step inside the experience. Dive into exclusive news articles, unfiltered reviews, powerful podcasts, and a full collection of magazine issues showcasing talent from across the globe. Discover your next favorite artist before the world catches on.
I only trust a few, I'm all about loyalty. I be coming through when women wanna spoil me. Every time we screw, I'm aiming for your ovaries. When I stick it through, you be dripping like an oil leak. You can hardly speak, cause I'm deep, make it squeak. Every week, new techniques make you peak. You like the snake bitten cheeks, you a freak on a streak. Leave you weak with no sleep like I'm tweak. No one be knowing me, my poetry overseas. Socially smoking trees just like clover leaves. Mechanical animal treating your vaginal like Hannibal. My rhymes are flammable. Born in October, I be never sober. My time is not over, salute me like a soldier. Get you hotter than a toaster. All night long like I'm hooked up to a motor. I wanna make some dough, but I do not know if it's for show. I feel really low. My mind state vibrates. How long will the time take to shine great? People haven't seen me like a blind date. Why wait? I fly straight while you one-hit wonders disappear like a Rite Aid. I'm the type of dude who likes his women to be neat and tight. I don't like to argue, not the type who really needs to fight. When I'm coming up with rhymes, I'm the one who reads and writes. I be coming up with songs faster than the speed of light. Just the way I handle mics, turn women on like candlelights, increase their appetite. You can watch me as my channel spikes. Women come around me like satellites. I got my hands filled, never will I stand still. I be going to the gym so I could get me mad build. People listen to my music and they be like, that's ill. While other rappers, they be garbage like a landfill. The work can break a man's will. How long will I last till? I'm the type of person who got mad skills. Doctors try to get you hooked on bad pills, while the pharmacy be slanging them like Advil. I wanna make some dough, but I do not know if it's for show. I feel really low. My mind state vibrates. How long will the time take to shine great? People haven't seen me like a blind date. Why wait? I fly straight while you one-hit wonders disappear like a Rite Aid.
So in your experience in the last 2 years, when you said, I'm going to target and make music for juggalos, whoop whoop, what's been harder, creating the music or getting people to care?
Getting people to care. They're both up there, man. They're both difficult. But
what's the most difficult part you're dealing with now?
Probably making everything by myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not when I started my music again 2 years ago, I was researching how to edit, how to mix, how to master, how to make beats, and I'm just learning as I'm creating. So I'm doing the best with what I have and what I know. But if I had my own personal engineer, I'm sure the music quality would come out better. And if I had a producer making me beats, the production would sound better. But I do the best for the situation I'm in.
Absolutely. You got to start with what you got and build from there. Yeah. And then, so what's been the difficult part on the other side on getting fans?
It's just, it takes money to make money. So right now I'm not investing, all these social medias, they constantly want you to pay them to get your music out to more people. Yeah. So since I'm not going down that route, I'm messaging people about myself, trying to send them my songs, and it's hard to get them to listen to it because they don't know if you're good or not. They think you're just some rapper that's trying to, I don't know, they don't want to have anything to do with it.
Wait a minute, so are you just sliding in the DM and it's like, here's the link and that's it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I message them, I talk to them first, and then I ask them if they want to hear one of my songs.
Yeah, conversation first.
Yeah, I don't just send it to them. Some of them ignore me after I get to the music part. Some of them say send it over.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's a numbers game at that point.
Yeah, but the social media is very tricky. They limit to how many messages you could send out in one day.
Yeah, they want you to pay.
Yeah, so
because you are a creative soul and you're creating music, so which means if you're consistent, you're going to build a fan base around your music, and that's what they want from you. And how can I explain this? If you learn how to pitch your music, you can find money to fund your marketing.
Okay.
Everyone needs music. You just said it earlier. Everyone loves music.
Yeah, it's true.
And you want to entertain, so which means you probably have a goal of probably performing, if you haven't already.
I used to perform like 10, 15 years ago.
Are you going to do it again? I know you just revamped.
I don't know. It's very difficult for me. I broke my jaw a while back.
Broke your jaw?
Yeah, I broke my jaw, and
What happened?
it's a funny story. I used to break dance.
No way!
Yeah, so I was at one of my friend's house, and we were drinking, so we were feeling a little tipsy, and I start showing him a trick, the worm. I'm sure you heard of it.
I think so. Like on the floor?
Yeah, on the floor, yeah.
Yeah, the worm.
Yeah, so I did that, and then my friend wanted to try it. I said, no, don't try it, because you can really hurt yourself if you don't know what you're doing. So I said, I'll show you again. This is how it's done. And that second time, I landed right on my chin.
Poof.
Bam, yeah. So I broke my jaw, but I didn't go to the doctor till like a month or two later. So it kind of healed crookedly.
No, bro.
Yeah. So
you lived for a month or two with your
Yeah, I didn't know it was broken. I just had a lot of pain.
You didn't know it was broken?
No, and when I went to the doctor, one doctor says
you did not know it's broken.
Same thing, I broke my wrist. I didn't go to the doctor either for the boxing.
And you didn't know it was broken?
Well, my mom used to be a nurse, and I had her look at it, and she says, oh, it's just badly sprained.
I can't move it, Mom.
I still went to work the next day. I was using my hands still.
Check this guy's pulse.
I have a high tolerance to pain.
So you put yourself through pain?
No, not really. Just the way things happen. So I was basically saying, so now it hurts when I rap. I can't rap for too long. It hurts when I talk. Yeah. So I don't know how I would be able to do a 30-minute set or an hour set.
So you're looking to build online. You want to build online?
For the most part, yes, and see what happens.
But you can still perform on the internet. You can still perform on live stream. You can perform one song at a time, take a break, get feedback, be able to hang out with your audience, not just talk about music, answer whatever questions that they have.
Yeah. How does I'm new to TikTok, so you need 1,000 subscribers to go live? Is that how it works?
Yes, you got to get up to 1,000. Well, I think. Yeah, you build up to 1,000, they let you go live, and then with your computer set up with your studio, it's how you perform.
Yeah. So, before, it's funny, when I was doing shows, I did about 3 or 4 shows in Hollywood and at nightclubs, and there was a promoter called Sean Healy. Have you heard of him?
No.
He was a big promoter. He would book you at the clubs.
Okay.
And so I did one show with Sean Healy, and I saw exactly what he was doing. I said, oh, why don't I do this? So I knew a lot of rappers back then. I told them, you got to sell a certain amount of tickets to get the spot. They all sold the tickets. They gave me the money. I had a friend who had money. He would rent out the club for the evening.
Wow.
And we would just throw a hip-hop show. So I wish I continued doing that back then, but things came up. I couldn't.
What made it end?
Shady people. I didn't trust working with the investor anymore.
Did they steal from you?
I'm pretty sure. I can't prove it, but just the way he was handling the money situation. And then he went and did a show without me once. That failed. And he came back trying to do another show. And I was like, oh, bro, how can I trust this guy? He's doing shows. He's taking my rappers and he's doing a show without me.
Yikes.
So I'm like, I got to stay away from him.
Yikes. So he went off and continued doing shows and you went off?
I just went on trying to get better at my craft.
So you went back into the darkness.
I went back into the darkness. I remember back then we used to have an 8-track. You know the 8-tracks?
An 8-track?
Yeah, they didn't have.
I thought you were talking just a few years ago. How long ago was this?
This was like when I was 17.
Holy fuck! That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wait, there wasn't 8 tracks when you were 17?
Yeah, there was. That's what I used to use. It was all hardware.
I'm 42.
Okay.
You're 38.
Yeah.
When I was 17, I wasn't using no 8-track.
What were you using?
To record, I was using a computer, microphone, and a program.
I just went to Guitar Center and got an 8-track. That was my first recording equipment.
Oh my God. It's a recorder. It's a fucking 8-track recorder.
Yeah, it only had 8 tracks.
You can put your beat on one track. It's horrible to fucking record and mix on. I hate those fucking things.
Yeah.
I had one for a whole 2 days. I took it back.
Yeah.
Recorded one song on that shit, and I was like, this is fucking horrible.
You got to start somewhere, man.
Took that shit back. Yeah, I started somewhere when got me a computer out the pawn shop, cheap, got a fucking software to fucking record on, Studio One, and I've been mastering Studio One ever since.
Studio One?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I've been growing with the program.
I use Cakewalk Sonar.
Is it very cakewalky?
Have you ever heard of Cakewalk?
Yeah, it's not very cakewalky for me.
It's free. It's free, and I used to use Pro Tools, but this Cakewalk does the job. You can have an unlimited amount of tracks, and you can do everything that you can do in Pro Tools.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't like Pro Tools either. I'm not a cakewalk. I only fuck with Studio One. I like Fruity Loops to make beats on. I hate it for vocals.
Okay, yeah, I make beats on a combination of BandLab and Cakewalk.
Hell yeah.
Hello, you. Hello, new. Hello, early. Hello, pump, push. Hello, energy, effort. Hello, movement. Hello, goals and real swole, the best you've ever looked. Hello, PRs and PBs. Goodbye, couch sitting and TV, or tired and groggy, lackluster and foggy. Instead, say hello to a new version of you. And say hello to Make Wellness, to see what you really can do.
So at this stage of where you are, what does success look like for you?
Success looks like me making music more frequently with nice videos and being able to make a living off it. That's success. You know, it doesn't have to be an extravagant living, but a decent one.
Sure.
And I would consider myself successful.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what steps are you taking today to get those videos and just start building up that fan base?
I'm trying to release a new song every month and a half, and I need to give enough time in between the songs to message people, message them to hear the songs. And through word of mouth, you know, you get the ball rolling. It's just hard at the beginning, then it'll start becoming like an avalanche. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like it. You have some kind of plan put in place.
Yeah, you have to.
Absolutely. That's my whole career. Is there a message you feel responsible for carrying as your music and your message grows?
I would love the message that I try to give is follow your dreams if you can. You know, I try to make myself an example. Like, even if you don't have nobody to help you, you can still make it happen. Some people come up with excuses like, I can't do this, I can't do that, and so they never move forward.
Master Grasso is here saying whoop whoop to you, Ryhmer KV. And says, return revenue is the start. A good friend once told me small businesses have funds for sponsorship.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that statement?
I think he's right.
Is that something that you ever thought about doing?
Not at this stage.
Well, why not?
I think you need to have more of an audience before anybody will want to sponsor you.
How much of an audience do you have?
Not that much. I have like 850 subscribers on YouTube.
Can you imagine 850 people in one room?
Yeah, that would be a lot.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah. But it's not, I don't know, it's weird. I put a song up, they subscribe, but not everybody checks out the song.
They subscribe, but they don't check out the song.
No, not everybody. I don't know if it's YouTube doing it or if it's not showing it to everybody.
Everyone that subscribes, they all get the same ping. Yeah. So it's just you having to be consistent. So if YouTube is the focus, you have to be posting on your community board, talking about the new songs, talking about the metaphors and the words of the lyrics that you're talking about to me. How you say you work on it, how you work so hard on this. Show people, tell them what it means. We're working so hard. to put together a message, but they must not be getting it on their own. So you're going to have to take them by the hand, Ryhmer KV, and show them, this is what I'm working on. This is what it's about. This is from my heart. This is from my vision, my point of view.
That's a good idea.
If you relate, comment below. Tell me what you feel from this. If you took anything from what I'm saying right now, comment below.
Watch the comments blow up.
I'm serious.
I wish I could see it.
If you did this, no, I'm not saying here. I'm saying when you're on YouTube, if YouTube is your focus, you should be posted on your community board. You should be telling people the backstories, the behind the scenes, the in-between lyrics, all the little shit that you want people to care about, but they're not caring about. They can't care about it if they don't know about it.
Yeah, it's true that.
If it's just another song, it's just another song. But if you put meaning behind it and show them the meaning and talk from the heart to your audience, and then at that point, you will see those fans returning.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So then, what fear do you have more? Is it failing publicly or never going all in at all?
I don't have a fear, really.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
No, it's just, I just hope success. I think anything you can think of, you can achieve. So it's all about, are you willing to do the work for as long as it's necessary to get to that point? You know, if you can last living very below your means while you put in all this work for the music, how long you can take that to get to the point that you are successful. And that's where most people stop before they reach that point.
Yeah.
So I hope that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah. Well, usually that happens because they have to make a living and bills keep coming and things get scary. And all of a sudden they go back to the 9 to 5 and they're doing 2-3 different jobs that they hate.
Yeah,
and it takes up all the time to create. Yeah. That's why you have to understand, even with a small amount of viewers, even with a small amount of subscribers, if you are consistent, you are able to get sponsorships.
Okay, I gotta look into that.
You should definitely look into that. Well, Ryhmer KV, for the artists, creatives, and listeners grinding silently right now, feeling overlooked, underpaid, or doubting themselves, what advice would you give them to keep going without losing who they are?
Just focus on the big picture and do the work. That's the most important part. Do the work necessary to get to that big picture. That's all.
The work.
Mic drop.
Do the work. Why are people so afraid of the work? Can't be afraid of the work. The work's the fun part.
It's as simple as that, really. Do the work.
There you go. You heard it from Ryhmer KV. Just do the work and keep showing up. Are there any shout-outs, thank yous, or anything we forgot to promote? Please take this time to shine.
Well, like he said before, I released a new song last week called Make Some Dough. Go check it out. You can just type in on It's only on YouTube, by the way. Only on YouTube. You can type in Ryhmer KV, the letters K and V. Make Some Dough. And it'll be the first video that pops up.
Make Some Dough. Why only on YouTube? Why not Spotify and everything yet?
I forgot the name of the distributor I was working with. They would put you on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to focus on YouTube, getting people to get on YouTube. So I'd rather just send everybody to one place.
One place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent them to Google. That's why I told you, just Google me, Bounceball Boogie, and you can listen to me wherever you want.
Hold on, let me write this down. I want to check you out. It's Bounce?
Yeah.
Bounceball?
Yeah.
Boogie.
BOOGIE.
Okay, Bounceball Boogie. All right, that's a cool name.
Thank you. Me, I didn't find it.
Yeah, that's the best way, man.
It's like a symbiote suit that takes over every morning when I wake up.
Nice.
There you have it. That's real talk right here. Underground Nation. Huge respect to Ryhmer KV for pulling up, sharing his truth, and representing independent artists worldwide. If you felt this conversation, don't just think about it, act on it. Like, follow, and subscribe to Ryhmer KV on YouTube, specifically Ryhmer KV. Support the music, support the movement, and make sure you visit underground-nation.com underground-nation.com tonight. Download the Underground Nation app, available now in the Google Play App Store, coming soon. Create a profile as an artist or listener, connect with the underground community, explore magazines, podcasts, articles, and network with people who actually live this culture. Everything we build lives there, clean, powerful, and independent. This is the Underground Nation podcast, hosted by your host with the ghost, Bounceball Boogie. We'll catch you on the next one. Stay hungry, stay real, and stay underground. Thank you, Ryhmer KV.
No, thank you, bro.
And that's a wrap on another incredible episode of the Underground Nation podcast. A huge thank you to Ryhmer KV for joining us today and giving us an inside look at his journey, his music, his mindset, and the grind it takes to build something meaningful as an independent artist. If you enjoyed today's conversation, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to Ryhmer KV on all social media and streaming platforms. Check out his music, stay up to date on his upcoming releases, and show some love to an artist who's putting his heart and soul into the culture. And don't forget to visit underground-nation.com, your destination for independent music, podcasts, magazines, articles, artist interviews, and a thriving community of creators and fans who believe great talent deserves to be discovered. Are you an artist, band, creator, author, filmmaker, paranormal investigator, or entrepreneur with a story worth telling? We want to hear from you. Send your information today to ugnpodcast@gmail.com for an opportunity to be featured on a future episode of the Underground Nation podcast. From everyone here at Underground Nation, thank you for listening, thank you for supporting independent artists, and thank you for helping us shine a spotlight on the voices making noise underneath the surface. For your host with the ghost, Bounceball Boogie, we'll see you on the next episode. Until then, stay creative, stay authentic, and stay underground.